the difference, you are the difference, and you are marvelous just the way you are. Is there anybody here who believes that? Anybody? Okay. All right, so now here's the exciting part. Here's the exciting part. So I went to middle school, and then I went to high school, and I was a great student as much as I could be, but I always remember hearing that negative voice in my head, which was my 5th grade teacher telling me what I was not good at. So when I went to college, I began to tell myself, you have to be able to take away this negative voice that is constantly playing in your head. So then I started the New Image Youth Center. And I began to think, how many teachers are being rude to our students at the New Image Youth Center, are telling them what they can't do? So we created something that we're very excited about, a book about New Image, and it's called There is Good in My Hood. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about There is Good in My Hood. It's a story of a little boy who was living in this neighborhood by the name of Paramore, known as the ghetto, with corner stores, right? And in this story, he found this place called the New Image Youth Center. And when he finds the New Image Youth Center, he begins to have create a family that he did not have. So now he has homework help. Now he's going on field trips. Now he has clothes to wear. Now he has food to eat, and all of the great things that we should have growing up. Okay? So then he becomes a better student. He changes his whole life around, and he goes and he graduates from high school. Then he goes to college, and then he comes right back to New Image Youth Center to help another child in need. So I have this slogan that I want you to be able to repeat with me. I don't care how hard life is. I don't care what the situation is. You can always work harder. I don't want you to be a lazy bunch. I want you to be a committed, dedicated bunch to reaching your goals. You know what goals are? Okay, I want you to be dedicated to reaching your goals. So this slogan that I came up with, that I often say with our kids, is no matter who you are or where you come from, you too can be the good in your hood. So no matter who you are, repeat after me, no matter who you are, or where you come from, you too can be the good in your hood. Now listen, you don't have to live in a ghetto to believe that you can be the good in your hood. You don't have to live in a bad place, but when you see yourself about to make bad decisions, tell yourself, no, I can't do that because I am the good in the hood, good in the hood, good in the hood. When I'm about to do things, that's what I constantly remind myself. I am the good in the hood. I am the good in the hood. I am the good in the hood. Why? Because I'm telling myself that I can be whoever I want to be, and I can make good choices. I do not have to fall prey to peer pressure. I do not have to fall prey to what other people are doing. All I have to do is remain focused, because I am the good in the hood. In the hood. That is so good. Now imagine in Paramore, as we talked about, it's a bad place. There are a lot of bad things happen. And a lot of kids even go to jail in Paramore. Yeah. I just want you to know, there's even children that go to jail in Paramore. But, yes, juvenile, you're right. So, sometimes it's not easy to do the right thing. But you too can be the good in your hood, and that's what we teach at New Image Youth Center. No matter what's going on, no matter how you're almost about to do something bad, you can change your mind and you can be the good in your hood. Now, is Alexis here? Oh, come on, Alexis. Come on up. Give her a hand clap, you guys. So this is my friend Alexis. We met a few months ago, and actually Alexis heard about the New Image Youth Center and wanted to see what she can do to help out. So that's how I'm here today. So today I want to make sure that we give Alexis her very own There Is Good in My Hood book. Okay, awesome. Now, thank you, Alexis. Okay, now in the book, have anyone ever affirmations? Kinda. Okay, I see a few hands up. So let me tell you what affirmations are. Affirmations are positive statements that you say to yourself. Sometimes even talking to yourself. People may think you're crazy, but affirmations are those things that you speak out of your mouth, which are all positive, and you're encouraging yourself. Have you ever encouraged a friend? Yes. And said, hey, you can do this, don't give up. Okay, well, affirmations is designed for you to encourage yourself. And in the book, There's Good in My Hood, we have a page of affirmations. And if you're willing, do you mind repeating after me just so that we can get these positive affirmations out loud? What happens is when you begin to say it out of your mouth, it goes out into the world and then it brings you back positive things. When you speak negative things, then a lot of times negative things happen. Have you ever said something mean to your friend and your friend began to cry or your friend was hurt and then something mean happened to you? Yes, that's because you put out negative words and those negative words came back to you. But when you put out positive words, then positive words will come back out to you. Okay, so repeat after me. I am positive. I am positive. Happy and healthy. Happy and healthy. My thoughts and actions are under control. My thoughts and actions are under control. I choose to make good decisions. I choose to make good decisions. That will forever benefit my life. That will forever benefit my life. I choose to learn something new every day. I choose to learn something new every day. I pledge to eliminate limitations. I pledge to eliminate limitations. Always respect myself and others. Always respect myself and others. And be the best at everything I do. And be the best at everything I do. My surroundings have taught me. My surroundings have taught me. And I am happy to say. And I am happy to say. That I am. That I am. The good. The good. In the hood. My hood. Yay! Okay, so is there anybody in here, anybody that think that they can create their own positive affirmation in front of everybody? Positive affirmations. Remember, positive statements that you're saying out loud to yourself to encourage yourself. And whoever does it there, we're going to give them a book. Okay, I saw the girl in the blue shirt. I love vacation shirt. That's you. Okay, what's your name? Angelique. Okay, Angelique, what grade are you in? Okay, Angelique's in the 5th grade. You already know her. And so she's going to create her own positive affirmation.
So people think that they're not nice, but I think they're nice. And they need help on each other. And I'm going to help them.
Okay, so.
I'm willing to help those who need my help.
All right, that's a positive affirmation. Anybody else? Anybody else? Let's get a boy. Front row. What's your name? Bryce. Bryce, what grade? Okay, Bryce is in the 4th grade, and he's going to speak a positive statement about himself, and that's going to encourage himself, okay? What's your positive statement?
That I am a good person and good friend.
Oh, I love it. I am a good person and a good friend. Awesome. All right. Good in my hood. Good in my hood. I am the good in my hood. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care how bad it is. You too can be the good in your hood. Teachers, do we have any Pacific student that you would like me to choose? Positive statements. So what we're doing is positive statements. Positive statements. You're encouraging yourself and you're using positive words to encourage Okay, what's your positive statement?
I think we should help all the children and let them know if you're homeless or not. Because I want to help all the people that are hungry and very injured. Every parent keeps leaving their children, and I don't want that to happen to everybody. Everybody should help one another if they're very ill or very injured.
Oh, that is so amazing. What a great positive affirmation. I absolutely love that. Awesome. You rock. This school rocks. Hidden Oaks is thebomb.com. You all are amazing students. I am so proud of you for understanding the importance of positive affirmations. We do, let me see how many. I have 3 more books. Okay, we have a teacher who's going to choose a student now. Hi. What's your name?
Emily.
Hi, Emily. What grade are you in?
4th.
Okay, so Emily is going to give us a positive affirmation, which is a positive statement that she uses to encourage herself and others.
I will always help myself and I will always help others.
Aww, that's great. Thank you for all this. Awesome. Okay, we have the next one. Matthew. Okay, we have Matthew who's in the 5th grade, and he's going to share with us his positive affirmation.
I will do everything I can to help stop bullying.
That was absolutely amazing. Give Matthew a hand clap and give everybody else a hand clap who is so bold to come up here and share their positive affirmations. Some of your affirmations even made me almost cry. Why? Because when you say positive things and you release positive things into the atmosphere, then positive words and positive things will come and find you. Because we are the good. We are the good. We are the good in the hood. So I have one more book that we can give away. Okay, this is Riley in the 4th grade, and she's going to share her positive affirmation with us.
Being unique is what truly counts.
Being unique is what truly counts. Thank you so much. Thank you. That is amazing. So that's all the books that I have today. But, wait. We can bring more books, okay? And if you are excited about reading the book and you don't have a friend who has the book, we can purchase the book too. You can look online and it's There's Good in My Hood. You guys already know I am the good in my hood, okay? So today was about letting you know that you don't let anyone, I don't care who it is, you let no one tell you things that constantly play a negative voice in your head. If someone says something negative to you, you have to replace it with something positive. You tell yourself, I am the good in the hood. I am the good. I will be the good. And although my 5th grade teacher said that to me, I don't really think he knew how much it was going to damage me. And if he did, then that's pretty sad that somebody would want to be so mean. But look, I grew up, and although he said I would have to be retained, I never was retained. I went to college. I finished my bachelor degree. My bachelor degree is in criminal justice. I went back to college, and I got my master's degree in mental health counseling. Then I went back to college, and I got my doctorate in psychology. So although he said all of those bad things, I recognized that I was the good in my hood. So I don't care what it is that you have or that you will hear that makes your heart hurts or make you feel like you're less than something, know that you do not have to accept that. You can reach your goals. You can reach your goals by working hard, and don't forget to practice your positive affirmations. Now, the New Image Youth Center, like I told you, has now 75 kids who we help every day. They're no longer homeless. They're no longer hungry. They're no longer out in the streets with nothing to do. They now have homework help. They now have field trips. They now have a family that they did not have before. Why? Because we were daring to be different. Although everyone else was watching these kids be poor and without, we said, you know what? Something has to change. And we're changing that today. So never forget that you are the good in your hood. And whether your hood is good or whether your hood is bad, you can always be the example of the good. Always make good decisions. Always think about your actions. And always put out positive affirmations so that positive things can come back out to you. Are there any questions in the audience? I can take like 3 questions, okay? I saw your hand first in the pink shirt. Want to stand up? Yes, you can. Give her a hand clap as she's come.
How do I help people when they need help?
Awesome question. Awesome. How can she help other people when they need her help? Because how old are you? 10. If she's 10 years old, and if someone needs a place to live, a lot of times at 10 years old, you can't give them a place to live. But let me tell you what you can do to help other people. If you see that someone has a problem, maybe you can tell an adult. Maybe they didn't feel comfortable sharing it with a teacher or a principal or a school counselor. So you can help them. You can say, hey, I'll come with you. I'll go with you, but let's tell an adult because they might be able to help you with something that I can't help. Now, what if you see someone getting bullied? How can you help with that? You can speak up for them. You can tell someone who's going to help protect them. So that's a great question. How can you help people who may need her help? Speak up for them, because sometimes when you're in need, not all the time you have the voice to speak up for yourself. Great question. Thank you. Any more questions?
How do you help someone when you can't help them? How could you help them, but at the same time you can't help them?
You know what? And that's a good question, because there's been times that I wanted to help a child, but everything I tried wasn't really the help that they needed. And so what I do is I don't give up. I do the same thing that I just shared before. I tell other people, because maybe other people can help. For instance, if a child is being abused in their home, say if they're getting hit or something is happening to them, can I bust in their house and say, hey, stop hitting this child? No, I can't. But who can I notify that this child is getting hurt? The police, exactly. Is that the popo? Exactly. So sometimes you may not be able to help them, but by you sharing it with somebody else, they may be able to get the help they need, okay? Great question. Thank you for sharing. Another question? In the purple. Yes. Okay, her question is, how can she help the world? Well, guess what? I didn't know I was going to end up helping children. I actually was going to school to be a SWAT team member. Totally different from who I really am. selfish in knowing that there are a lot of children or a lot of people who are in really bad situations. So let's come up together. How are some ways that you can help the world? What about when you grow out of your clothes and now your clothes are too small for you? What would you do with them? Would you throw them away? No. Maybe you can help a shelter with those clothes and now another child can wear those clothes. Okay? You have a way? Yeah, come on. Okay, this will be the last question. So I want you all to think about ways or things that you can do to help the world. What happens if your mom gives you dinner and you don't want it? Do you just throw it on the floor or throw it in the trash can? No. You have to be conscious about not throwing away food. You can do things to help. Maybe you can say, Mom, when you pack my lunch today, I have a friend who doesn't eat at school. Can you also pack her a sandwich? That's helping the world. You're doing your part. Right. You might not be able to help the entire world, but if you're able to do your part, then you're making the world a better place.
Would you travel to help anybody?
Yes, I would travel, and I have traveled. I did a missions trip in Jamaica one time, and I've done mission trips like in other cities. We went to New York to help out, and then guess what? There's people who travel all over the world to come help the students of New Image Youth Center too. So we're very grateful. So thank you for your question.